What's going on, LEGO Maniacs? It's Ty, the LEGO guy here, and welcome to another LEGO Star Wars review. Today we're actually taking a look at one of the 10th anniversary LEGO Star Wars sets, being Echo Base. That's set 7749. It had 155 pieces, 5 minifigs, retailed for $25 US, and it came out in 2009. Now this set actually has a lot going for it. We're going to take a look though at its pros and its cons. Overall, there's a lot of value with this, and I know a lot of you guys really like this set. There's a lot of reasons why, but enough talk. Let's get right into it. And to start us off, we'll begin by taking a look at the two somewhat smaller builds that are included. I consider one almost a big fig and the other one a smaller build. So on the right, we have a web blaster. And on the left, we have the Tauntaun. Absolutely love the Tauntaun. I believe this was the first set that actually included him. And I think that right off the bat, LEGO got it correct. And the web blaster is also not a bad addition to this set. Decent design as well. I love the fact that they used kind of like the little mini antenna pieces to kind of represent legs. Giving you guys a little bit closer view of the Tauntaun though. Can actually move his arms up and down. And his legs kind of are just in that position. You can't move them. One thing I will recommend you guys don't do. Don't try and stick these blasters in these little saddles. I actually broke one of these saddles. Now I have to get a replacement. Fortunately, I had another one, but just a little tip, I guess. And the web blaster, again, is decent looking little build. Nothing too crazy, but it's nice that the snowtroopers have basically a weapon that they can kind of fire on the rebels. Let's now take a look at the meat of the set. And we'll give you guys a 360 view of the turret and trench as well. This was actually the first time LEGO actually ever gave us anything like this. We had got an AT-AT in the past in 2003. I believe we even got another one in 2007. Multiple snow speeders, but never any defense, anything that had to do with the actual location of Hoth. I mean, we had little turrets with the snow speeders, but I don't really count that. This should not be called Echo Base. I will be saying that a number of times just because it is basically the defenses of Echo Base. But regardless, I think it actually looks pretty decent. Now, the first thing I wanted to mention was you can actually rotate this little turret. And what's nice about it is, as much as I'm not a flick fire missile guy, it actually has a little mechanism. See this little Technic, the Technic pieces back here? Well, if you push them, it very unethically shoots them off. I thought it was still better though than most turrets. And the other thing that's actually kind of interesting about it is you can actually open it up to reveal a little hiding place. So if you wanted to like hide Han in there or something, you can actually do that. So cool little play feature. The other thing that this has is, say you want to pretend to get blasted by the web blaster. Well, right here you see this little flat 2x2 plate. Well, if you push it, that works so well. First try too. I didn't even have to attempt that too many times. So I thought that was a great play function. That worked really, really well. Or say, they got hit by an AT-AT. Overall, I love that little play feature. It works much better than the spring-loaded shooters. But yeah, that pretty well does the turret and the trench. Let's now take a look at the minifigs. But there's one last thing I wanted to mention before we get into that. You can actually put a minifig in the top turret. Now, you can't close them up in there. It doesn't really work like that. But if you want to have a rebel trooper kind of sitting there, manning the turret, you can do that. Nice little play feature. Let's again now take a look at those minifigs. And here we have 3 of the 5 minifigures. Now I'm going to mention right off the bat, you get 2 rebel troopers, 2 snow troopers, and they are identical. Then you also get Han, who is the one unique minifig in this entire set. Now none of these guys have back torso printing, back face printing, but what I love about the snow trooper, I should say, is I love this little piece that has the backpack and the helmet all in one. I think that that's just great. They're by far my favorite snowtroopers, I think. I do quite like the newest ones they've put out, or I should say the 2014 versions. but I still like the 2000 and 2003. Basically, he stayed the same since 2003 to about 2010. I really love this version of the Stormtrooper or Snowtrooper. What's interesting too is he just has that black face, but it works. And then removing Han's headgear, he has a very nice looking little torso, and I actually just noticed this as I reviewed this. He has these little mini binoculars. I thought that was so cool, wrapped around him. So I just think that's great. Great use of printing along with his little holster. He does actually have leg printing, which is actually kind of awesome. And then the Rebel Trooper is not bad. He's probably my least favorite of the minifigs that are included. However, he gets the job done. Really like his little backpack, and he has some nice looking torso printing. Yeah, that pretty well does the minifigures. Let's now get into the end of the review and get my final thoughts. Well guys, that was my review. Do hope you enjoyed it. Honestly, for 25 bucks, great value. In fact, this is one of those LEGO Star Wars sets I'd say that has some of the most amount of value in it. You get 2 Snowtroopers, 2 Rebel Troopers, a Tauntaun, Han Solo. Overall, it's great. The build's not too bad, but I mean, what do you expect? It's, a turret and a trench, basically. This probably shouldn't be called Echo Base just because it is not Echo Base. It is like the defenses of Echo Base. But overall, we're getting really picky. As a set, I really like this one. This was one of those that I actually wish I bought more of. Imagine if you had 5 of these. You could literally just army build the entire Battle of Hoth just with this set. But let me know what you guys think about this one, if you like it, if you don't, any areas you think they can maybe improve on it. Overall, I just think it's a pretty solid all-around model and definitely worth 25 bucks for what you're getting. But yeah, that's all I got for you today. But if you like this video, leave it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, definitely consider subscribing and click that bell so you're notified for any future LEGO Star Wars reviews, comparisons, anything Star Wars. We basically do one of them every Tuesday, and they're really fun. I enjoy, taking a look at these past, kind of like a blast from the past set being, this Echo Base. But yeah, that's all I got for you again. But thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.